I feel like the last lone survivor of the Titanic or something.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I really thought that that as we got closer to making it to 30 years.
Yeah.
Next year will be 30 years at the NWO, and but now there's that famous picture of Hogan talking to Gene with me and Scott, in it. I'm the only one that's alive in the picture, and you just say,
It's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy, the Wrestling Classic. I'm here with none other than the legend himself, Kevin Nash. How are we doing today?
Good.
Good. Do we have an early morning? The last time I talked to you was in New Jersey, and we talked about early mornings.
You always have an early morning because you have to get up at 8 o'clock to be down here by. Because it takes me a while to wake up.
Yeah.
So I was up. I got in here at midnight, so I only got 6 hours sleep.
That's crazy. How are you enjoying the convention? How are you enjoying Wrestleverse?
We had a real good push early, and it's kind of bogged down a little bit lunchtime. But Sting came and he kind of
stole everybody.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I needed the break.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. How cool is it for you to see now that there's still little kids that come up here, they know who you are, their dads are excited to tell them about who you are?
One of the things that does that is as long as you keep making the video game.
Yeah.
And then the guys that put the video games make you strong. Because you're a two-time Hall of Famer, so it's not like you're a scrub.
Yeah.
So then, they'll find the guys that are hard to beat.
And it's great for you because you don't only go in there as Kevin Nash, there's Diesel, there's Kevin Nash.
I get a couple of different outfits.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is RB here from Rain City Toys. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Wrestling Classic. Check out the TWC shows that Justin and I do weekly. Also subscribe to Just Yappin'. Justin and I talk about wrestling and everything else that we feel like talking about. If you guys are looking for figures, hit me up. Got some old school legends right here like Rick Martel. Find some of the newer guys like CM Punk. Got some Stone Cold Steve Austin. Anything you're looking for, just hit me up. Follow me on Instagram, Rain City Toys. Hit me up on TikTok, Rain City Toys. Kind of falling behind Justin here on some followers, so let's get those subscriber count up. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And you guys go back to the show and hope you guys enjoy.
So I pulled out this magazine from 1998. I found it at my friend's house. It's Kevin Nash on the cover there.
On the road.
Yeah, look at that. And I want to ask, how accurate were these interviews that they used to have with you? Did they actually talk to you guys for these?
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Because there's a very specific part here, and they're here, the Steiner Brothers. And you talk about traveling with the Steiner Brothers, and you said traveling with the Steiners was like traveling with two Tasmanian devils.
Yeah, that's true.
Rick chews tobacco and spits it in the back seat, and Scott leaves tuna cans and apple cores.
Yeah.
Was this all accurate?
Yes.
This is all accurate, guys. One thing about traveling with the Steiners is you'll laugh the whole time. They're such characters, plus if anything breaks out, you brought your back covered. They're close friends of mine.
Yeah.
That still holds true?
I remember one time we were, someplace in Kentucky or something, and we were like in the back roads. We stopped at a convenience store, and they were the last ones to get in their car. It was me and Scott and Rick in the car. I think they had Lex with them, and then I think Bagwell and Sting were in a car.
Yeah.
And it was us, and we had X-Pac with us, and the Steiners bought like kindling wood.
Yeah.
Like bundled kindling wood, and decided to drive and just throw it into the rental cars as hard as they could. And it's like this windy 2-lane roads. So
being at a convention like this where it's part anime, part wrestling, do you ever get anybody that recognizes you for your acting roles? Because you were in things like the Ninja Turtles and stuff like that as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Let me ask you this. Obviously, out of the original 3 of the NWO, it was you, Hulk, and Hall. You're the last one left. You got a lot of people bringing figures and Funko Pops to the 3 of you. What does it mean to you to be holding that legacy?
feel like the last lone survivor of the Titanic or something.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I really thought that that as we got closer to making it to 30 years.
Yeah.
Next year will be 30 years at the NWO. And but now there's that famous picture of Hogan talking to Gene with me and Scott, in it. I'm the only one that's alive in the picture, and you just say,
It's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you this to change the tone a little bit, though. You had that match.
Look how damn old you are.
Yes. But that infamous Fingerpoke of Doom match, there's one thing about it that I want to point out. You had a lot of pyro in your entrance, like an extra amount of pyro before Scott came out. What's the story behind that extra amount of pyro that specific night?
That was the whole thing.
To make it as extravagant as possible?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
That picture right there is the Fingerpoke of Doom.
Oh, it is. And there was so much pyro. You had the swirls. You had every sort of pyro that you could have.
Yes. Yes.
It was awesome.
But the thing was, we were in the back, and we were talking about what we wanted to do, and they said, basically just take a fall for Hogan.
Yeah.
And they said, maybe have like a 5-minute match. I said, if this shit was real, would you let somebody punch you in the face for 5 minutes and then take a fall?
Yeah.
I said, the minute they touch you, you take a fall.
Yeah.
I said, just let them touch me with one finger. I said, nobody will see that coming. And to this day, they're like, oh, that killed the business. That did this. If you look back at the ratings, after that, we won the ratings for 8 straight weeks. So that didn't cause the decline. All it did was got 38,000 people in the Georgia Dome to go.
Yeah. A lot of people, they're still talking about it today. So what does that say? Not a lot of things are still talked about today.
No.
Montreal Screwjob, Fingerpoke of Doom, there's only a few things.
Yeah.
Really quickly, Mercedes Monet, Sasha Banks, she wore some NWO-inspired gear at the last pay-per-view here for Forbidden Door. So, Lizzie, wanted to ask you, obviously, women's wrestling has changed a ton over the past 10, 15 years. If there was a woman that would fit in the NWO in that original incarnation in the wrestling term, who would it be?
I remember, like, when she was, when her and Bailey had that match in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And I said that she was, but now I might have to go Rhea.
Yeah. So originally it was Sasha, but you might have to go Rhea now.
I have to go with Rhea. Rhea might be a better fit with the NWO.
Yeah.
Than Sasha.
Hey yo, it's your boy the Wrestling Classic Justin here, and I'm here to tell you guys about one of wrestling's best kept secrets for merchandise, officially licensed WWE and NXT merchandise, 500level.com. Check them out, 500level.com. Get officially licensed merchandise for the WWE, NXT, UFC, MLB, NBA, NHL. They got it all. If you join the Partnership Point program as a loyal customer, you will get discounts down the road. You can find merchandise for some of your favorite NXT stars that you can't find anywhere else. Javon Evans, Kalani Jordan, Carmen Petrovic, Lola Vice, Trick Williams. They got merchandise for everybody on NXT. You got OG shirts like this NWO shirt. You got big stars like the Queen Charlotte Flair. You get new designs like this new design for Lita. You get designs I helped out with, like this design for Dakota Kai, which I was a part of creating when Dakota didn't have those many shirts going on. You can get, like I said, NXT superstars like Carmen Petrovic and many others. You can get OGs like the none other than the Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. You can get CM Punk, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, anybody you want. Sami Zayn's 500level.com. Check them out. You can even get the bad guy, Razor Ramon. You get your OG, like I said, logo shirts, NWO, WWF, Survivor Series, Raw's War. 500level.com. Check them out. Join the partnership program. Some of the best quality shirts, premium quality, regular quality. Some of the best product you will find out there, officially licensed WWE, NXT merchandise, and OG Legend stuff. 500level.com. Check them out. Keep doing the thing. We'll see you all later. Ooh, yeah. More of a selfish question. He was my favorite of all time, so I want to ask you, do you have any Macho Man Randy Savage stories that you can share with us about the match?
I remember one time, he was so paranoid.
Yeah.
And we're in the bathroom, and me, Scott, and Shawn Michaels, and we basically said, half everybody.
Yeah.
And he was using the urinal, but he
He heard you.
he was in the he was using the stall.
Yeah.
And you couldn't see it. And all of a sudden, the door opened up and his head came out. He says, "Just who's everyone?" He said, "We're not talking about you, Mach." So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
this class.
Yeah, no, and then I always ask everybody this, so I'm curious with you. Out of all the matches you had, if you could show your younger self one of your matches, which match would you say you're really proud of?
Probably Brett and I in Survivor Series.
Yeah. He always brought the best out of you in a sense. Brett and Shawn.
Yeah, Brett and Shawn.
Yeah. There were those guys.
But that's such an easy story to tell, David and Goliath.
Yeah.
You know, it's just psychology-wise, it's the easiest story to tell.
Yeah.
Jack and the Beanstalk, I mean, it's been told a million times. It always works.
I love how, like, no matter what happened, like, the whole Kliq situation ended up being an expansion rather than a separation.
Right.
You guys ran one side and the other side. And realistically, that's the part that nobody really talks about. It's like, yo, they were running both shows. Yeah.
No,
Sure, NWO was winning the ratings, but who's the champion on the other channel?
I looked at that whole thing and I was just like, to take 5 guys and put them in a car and drive up and down the road.
Yeah.
And now look back 35 years later and 35 years later. And I mean, 2 of the guys are still running the show.
Yeah.
The one's passed. And me and Pac are just chilling.
And did you ever imagine that it would be Triple H and Shawn running the show?
I knew Triple H. I mean, when I had heard that Triple H was like going to production meetings when like the NWO was hot, like, you know, he was in the doghouse.
He was plotting.
That. Yeah, he was in the doghouse after that curtain call.
Yeah.
So, but he was a student of it, and Shawn always loved the business. And all it took was Triple H to get kind of in the mix, and then he asked Shawn to help. Of course, Shawn did. I was done working by then. Yeah. That's the one thing, like they say, we come back and announce, or come back and do this, and it's just like you got to fly in Sunday to work Monday to leave Tuesday. That's 3 days. I mean, you got a job.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't want a job.
Last but not least, I want to wrap up with this because last time I did talk to you, I was with my friend and we talked about health and asking how you were doing, and you were giving us a rundown of all the stuff you were doing. So for like younger wrestlers out there, how important is it to keep up with your health, and what type of advice would you give them to like maintain their health now looking back?
From nutrition to sleep to, you know, like I stopped alcohol a couple of years ago. Well, I mean, it's the training, stretching. You get one body, and the chance of you getting hurt are 100%.
Yeah.
You're gonna get hurt if you do this for any amount of time. You get hurt, and you've just got to be able to, bounce back and push. But I mean, the better your tissue is, the better you heal. The better your nutrition is, the better you heal. The more sleep you get, the better you heal. So just got to take care of yourself. In this business, you're the commodity, you know? So.
Yeah. And your body's part of your money.
It. That's it. And your body is it.
Yeah.
As soon as you can't do it no more, but they'll find somebody else.
100%. Well, I appreciate your time. I appreciate taking that. Cool. If you want to take a gander at this, I can leave this here for you. You can take a look at some of these little pictures.
Is there a picture? Is this one that has a picture of me and Scott walking into
Maybe.
the MGM?
You can check it out.
Let me just see.
They followed you for a day. They even talk about a moment where you met Vince at the airport, even though you're working at WCW.
Getting a little workout?
Yeah. It was like a diary of following you for a whole trip. Can you still do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Still lumber.
Yeah.
Then I turned into this.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Turned into Lenny Long.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was a pleasure. I'm going to let you make your money. We'll keep talking later. Appreciate
man.
it.
It's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.